Transport is the third largest source of greenhouse gas emissions worldwide, which means that rapid action is urgently required. Moving from oil-powered vehicles to electric mobility is part of the solution, but is not the silver bullet. Electric passenger vehicles will become increasingly popular in countries like the UK. On the global scale, however, we will see continued growth of fossil fuel powered vehicles. Because of this, and the fact that it takes about 15 years to turn over a fleet, we will see high emissions from transport for a long time into the future. And while buses and passenger vehicles will become increasingly electric, there are other segments of the market where it's much more difficult to electrify. Vans are currently the fastest growing form of road transport in the global north, and this is one area where it's very difficult to get a wide range of affordable electric vehicles. Trucks and aviation are still at the stage of experimentation and concept vehicles. Contrary to what is often believed, electric mobility is no zero-emission solution. Emissions may be generated in the production of batteries and vehicles, and the processing and recycling of discarded vehicles and batteries may also incur emissions. Electrification of transport alone will not make transport compliant with the commitments in the Paris Agreement. Other technological changes will also be required. The fuel efficiency of vehicles must be improved. And for the long term, we need to develop hydrogen-powered vehicles. The trend towards larger and heavier vehicles, such as sports utility vehicles, needs to be reversed. We need to move towards smaller and lighter vehicles. We will need to use public transport more, cycle more, walk more, use e-scooters and fly much less. This means that we need to redesign our cities to make these forms of behavior more attractive. We also need to connect cities by affordable and convenient high-speed rail connections. At COP26 in Glasgow, I would like policymakers and politicians to address transport holistically. That means more walking, more cycling, more public transport, more e-scooters. As part of that, we need to make vehicles that are shared and electric subordinate to other, healthier forms of transport.